Hello everyone, SiegeLink here, back with the first episode of the Marble League 2022. I've decided ultimately, because I really kind of want to upload this, and the timing of it, which is kind of awkward, which I'm going to explain in a moment, that I'm going to do this kind of along with the Marbula 1 races. And even though I'm recording this right now, I'm probably going to be uploading it in a couple of weeks, because in a couple of days, most likely, I'm going to be heading off for a month and a half or so, and I'm not going to be able to record anything. I'm gonna hopefully upload the my reaction to the qualifiers, and then maybe this video, but we'll see if I get the timing done, because I'm gonna need to do some editing too, and I don't know when I'm gonna get called in. But for any of you who have, I'm gonna be uploading this after the qualifier videos. My top three teams were Thunderbolts, Gliding Glaciers, and Cobalts in that order. Gliding Glaciers auto-qualified. The Thunderbolts and the Cobalts missed out on qualifications, unfortunately. So I had to try to pick another team. My first place team in this Marble League is going to be the Gliding Glaciers. My second place team, I've decided, is going to be the Shining Swarm. I looked at the results from the last Marble League, and the fact that they haven't really done the best back in the old days. They've kind of been on a rise. They're kind of like the Thunderbolts in that they've been consistently average. Every now and again they'll get a top position. Every now and again they'll get a bottom position. So they're a good team to go forward, especially because they went above the hazers. People were talking about like they were like budget hazers, and they made it and the hazers didn't. So we'll see how that goes. Third place team, I'm gonna wait a little bit to decide, but right now I'm kind of between the Bumblebees or the Team Galactic. I would want to root for Primary because I always like their colors and I always like them as a team, but I look at them kind of like Oceanics. They just never are up to par. I have a feeling that they're going to be like the Rojo Rollers and that they might have qualified very good, but they're not going to be good in the tournament. And possibly like that with the Pinkies too. So we'll see how things go after the first couple events, but for the time being, I have a gold and a silver place team. Gliding Glaciers and the Shining Swarm. Without further ado, let's get into it. There's another reason I don't record too much, is because my mouth will often get watery very easily. It's awkward to keep swallowing. There's a Shining Swarm. This season there's a lot of like high level teams and a lot of like rookie level teams. So this could be a big blowout of a Marble League. Well, at least the ad placement was kind of good, well timed. So I'll be back after a quick cut. And we're back. I'm a little worried because when I put my headset back on after I went to go get a drink of water, it's pretty uncomfortable, so hopefully I won't be adjusting it too much. Try to keep my head as steady as possible. It's mostly because of my beard.
To put into words the significance of an event like we just saw. The opening ceremony for a team that is hosting the largest event in the marble world, the Marble League. It's the Green Ducks who welcome this colorful, passionate universe into their humble abode, in this case, the pod, for what was a opening ceremony for the ages. I was honored to be a part of it. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods, seated here inside of this wonderful stadium. I swear that duck is looking at me. We keep making eye contact. Well, what we're about to see over the course of this Marble League, multiple events that will set one marble team on the path towards sporting immortality. The prize that they all seek is that trophy and Marble League glory. Gold medals.
My teams didn't do good on this, so I'm not too hopeful for the beginning.
To make a good showing.
But with that being said, the Gliding Glaciers did very good at the hurdles in the qualifiers,
their hard work
or in the friendly round, which they did the worst at out of all the teams in 2021. Kind of weird, like sometimes the marble will hop above and sometimes it won't.
Of climbing. You may have seen it if you were with us for the qualifiers. You have the striker and the skipper. The skipper is launched up that climbing wall, and the farthest total will be recorded. For the strikers, they have to time their impact just right, conserve their momentum until the absolute perfect moment, and see what they can contribute. And it's Skipper, the mascot for this.
So we got Shining Swarm, round one.
First heat here in
with the hosts.
Green Ducks, Chocolatiers, Shining Swarm, and the
didn't quite look like last. Looks like the Green Ducks got last.
And we get our first look.
I forget if it's total or I think it is the best out of 2, I believe.
66.1 for
just below 60.
63.9.
Green Ducks did get a tiny bit above.
It's the best of 2 runs for these teams.
Yeah, best of 2 runs. Okay.
Mark to be 77.6
pretty good.
set by Team Primary in their second run, and that might get the Chocolatiers near 70 by the looks of it. We'll wait for the official timing and scoring. 69.5, just shy. There was some improvement among the other teams. So Chalk, the captain of the Chocolatiers, and Coco.
So we got second. All right.
Win in Heat 1, 69.5. Mellow Yellow.
A lot of top teams here. Only Balls of Chaos are really. And of course, they're on the bottom.
Mellow Yellow.
In more ways than one.
The lead through Heat number 1.
Returning champions coming on strong. Midnight Wisps got very close though.
Of impact. Always interesting to see what those marbles do, especially the strikers, where they end up. Now for the
when the strikers hop over it, that's when it seems like it's always good for them. That's when it shows that they got so much momentum.
They change lanes. Back up at the top, Savage Speeders, Mellow Yellow, Balls of Chaos, and Midnight Wisps from far to near.
Definitely a lot better for Balls of Chaos there.
Run on lane 3.
Wow.
74 for the Balls of Chaos.
And another ad. Yeah, it's very likely not going to be going up anytime soon with how much I'm going to have to edit this out. Well, be back with you guys in a moment. And we're back. Get right back into it.
And Snarl moved to the top spot. That would have been good enough for third in either of the qualifiers, Group A or Group B. Balls of Chaos finished third back then with Disarray and Snarl, that same lineup. Their best mark was 72. That was good enough for third. Dead last so far for our hosts. Let's hope for the sake
Looks
of
like they're up next.
This is not an
6th place currently.
To come, 59.4.
Shining Swarm are going to be like my new Thunderbolts. I just want them to be consistently average. I don't need to be at the top or on the bottom. I just want them to be consistently average.
In the friendly round, you have to wonder if maybe that lack of competition.
From the chance it looks like we might have Primary up next.
To under-prepare. Well, things are looking up for that duck. Let's see if it does for the rest of this Marble League season. Look at all the fans, by the way, that we have. Love to see the signs. Love to hear the chants. The atmosphere in this place is
Yep, primary Gliding Glaciers. Team Galactic.
The Rangers.
Possible third place team.
Gliding Glaciers.
Wow, that was
Team
close.
Primary out there now, and this is very close. I think Team Primary
Rangers got last.
may have edged forward, but it wasn't by much.
Yeah, all of them around the 70 mark.
71.2 to 70.6. It was close.
Iceberg and Polar.
Change positions now.
It's going to be hard to get better than that.
Rangers, Primary and Glaciers.
They didn't.
Hard to tell from that camera.
I'm not sure anyone did, to be honest, with how good that was in the first one.
Top lane
No.
may have gotten the best run.
You know, Rangers definitely needed that too.
Quasar and Pulsar.
Still got in the 70s, so at least we're not going to get like in the bottom chunk.
Solid. Oh, Rangers 72.
Here's Bumblebee's chance.
Raspberry Racers. Crazy Cat's Eyes.
Nice job.
Pinkies. Oh, and it's going to be the bottom lane. The Bumblebees. I think that will go ahead in this one.
73.0.
73. Honey and Hive. This was a team that, in that same lineup, managed a 74.6.
For those of you who don't know this, for the color confusion, the Hornets and the Bumblebees grouped together as one.
They got first in Group B, 75.5.
I think like a year ago or so. Another good run.
Crazy Cat's Eyes. I think Bumblebees also made a lunge there. Good contact between the striker and the skipper. It's even 73 apiece. Well, that is the epitome of consistency, doing it 2 heats in a row, but then to have in the second heat somebody else do it.
Wow, twice in a row for Bumblebees.
That is crazy.
That's wacky.
I'm not sure how Tiny's going to shake that out. They have the same result.
Well, both
second best run.
Both of the teams I was planning on rooting, possibly doing as for my third team, got first and third.
Oh my goodness! So you go from a tie at the first run. They look to the next best run, and that is what determined the podium order. And we have our first medalists of 2022, Team Galactic.
Wow.
They won it in the qualifiers.
I don't think I can have a third and fourth place team. I just can't. So I'm gonna have to wait a couple more events. I think I'll wait like 3 to 5. I think there's 16 events. So yeah, I don't think I can do 5.
In event number 1, Bumblebees go from second in Group B to third and a bronze.
All right, let's go back real quick to the positions from the start. So Gliding Glaciers, right in the middle of the pack. Shining Swarm, pretty low to start. And the possible third place teams, they're really battling for my heart right now between Team Galactic and Bumblebees. That's so weird that you get 73 and 73 again. That's really wacky. But that'll be it for this episode. And I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one, which will probably be a while from now, or maybe a little bit close if it has already been a while.